who my baby daddy is, I knew that shit was just gonna come with a lot of trolling on social media, and I knew I wasn't in the right mindset. I really just wanted a peaceful pregnancy, honestly.
Right.
So, now that Blaze is here, 2 months in, y'all see my baby living good. Y'all see we don't even need no dad. So I'm willing to, let y'all in on the secret. My baby daddy. Oh, Blaze said he don't even want to talk about the nigga.
Oh.
I know y'all gonna want to tussle with me on this one, but we have to really sit down and have a critical thinking case study on the measure, the lengths women will go to just to stay in their own delusion. The D is really making the girls delulu, and they are delulu on purpose. They would rather avoid getting into their righteous mind and their right mind, and they would rather lose their mind over the D. And they run towards these men that we call Pookies and Ray Rays. The women love the Pookies and Ray Rays the most because they raise little mini Pookies and Ray Rays, and the cycle just continues. Because Pookies and Ray Rays are the ones that fear commitments, and women will attach themselves to these Pookies that fear commitments, that avoid commitment. So they would give you this meaningless title. Let's say it's called a girlfriend. It's made up, it's made up, it's imaginary. But many women fall for this role and will settle to be in this role for the sake of love, as long as this position is paid with love. And this is a position, this is a job. You are his elite employee.
You are one of his elite employees.
Because you're not only working for him by doing physical labor, mental labor, or emotional labor, you're also revolving your whole existence behind a little boyfriend. And at a certain point at your big age, when you like 30 plus, you should not be calling a grown man a boy, because words are powerful. You will continue to let him stay in this man-child's position because you are participating in the girlfriend shenanigans, the girlfriend foolishness, the girlfriend job. Because you think by auditioning, proving yourself as that I'm wifey, I can do all the wifey duties without the ring, I can live with you, I can cook for you, I can clean for you, I can just be there for you, to get this symbol that marriage is obtained by a lot of women that live in that fantasy.
Okay, but you want marriage?
I do.
Okay.
That's something I always dreamed of since I was a little girl. Like, I always wanted to be married, have kids. I always dreamed to have like a fairy tale relationship, because I never got the chance to see that growing up. Like, my mom and my daddy wasn't together, so I never got the chance to experience having an actual family, being married, doing things the right way. So that's why I'm just happy to really be taking my time and, thinking about my decisions before I do them. That's why I didn't have any kids early. So
I got enough fun already.
It's crazy.
I got enough kids for to watch already.
And when you live in a fantasy, they can sell you a dream easily, because it's like, what's your price? What's your price tag? If it's love, if it's money, if it's jewelry, if it's clothes, they will sell you a dream in your delusional fantasy. Because if you thinking that Prince Charming or someone is coming to save you from your own misery, you're gonna keep searching and you're gonna keep looking, and you are in lack. And when you are in lack, you are in a constant state of desperation. Is you thirsty or is you hungry? Which one is it? Because this role that a girlfriend entails requires you to not only lose your marbles, lose your mind, but lose your own dignity. Because at the end of the day, when you are sexually active with other people and you're cohabitating with other people, you are becoming one with them. And this is why soul ties are so real. And a lot of people don't believe in it. That's why they out here all willy-nilly, all sexually active, and have no type of sexual discipline, because they don't even understand that their energy is being tied to an entity outside of themselves. No wonder why you got a headache, you depressed, you mad. Who you sleeping with? Who you sleeping with? You sleeping with a demon, aka Pookie. Pookie. You go towards this Pookie that fears commitment. So he made up this whole girlfriend scheme for you, because he's gonna then upgrade your title to baby mama. And that holds no weight in this society. Being somebody baby mama holds no weight in this society. But your position will upgrade. If you are a girlfriend, it's gonna upgrade to baby mama. So now you are tied with this person, have a baby with this person for the rest of your life. Y'all have created a union, whether you like it or not. And you're married to this person, whether you know it or you don't know it, because you had sex with them and you become one flesh with them. Everybody you are sexually involved with, you are becoming one with. You are sharing your DNA with them, your blood with them, your saliva with them, your germs with them. You are becoming one with them. This generation that we live in don't even understand the consequences of their actions, of the severity of what they're doing by adding harm into this baby's life, by bringing them in this brokenness, bringing them in this chaos where mommy and daddy hate each other, but yet y'all have sex with each other. How can you have sex with somebody you hate? It means you really must hate yourself. You don't value your temple. You don't value your temple enough, so you just giving anybody and everybody access inside of you just to feel some physical validation. So you bring a baby in this world, and now it's so much confusion because you the baby mama and you the baby daddy.
The kid like, what is we? Are we a family? No, I hate him. I hate her.
And y'all hate each other. The baby is made off of hatred, not love. So then the baby is gonna come in this world and add more confusion, more chaos, and then it's just a whole big old circle. And this is a generational curse that needs to break, because this delusion that women are feeding into by thinking you get a reward by being somebody's girlfriend, by being somebody's baby mama, you're playing yourself. You need to put on your clown costume, because that's all you acting like is a clown. Pookie and Ray Ray gonna do what you allow and what you accept, and if you accept this girlfriend position, they gonna play into that and they gonna feed into that. In this society, love don't pay the bills and money don't ever cheat. Okay, we live in capitalism, not romanticism. So you gotta sign paperwork for a car, for an apartment, for a house, for a job. You gotta sign on the dotted line. But when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, when it comes to sex, you don't let nobody sign paperwork. But you can risk your body for somebody, possibly lose your life by giving birth from somebody, and you're not making nobody sign paperwork to commit their life on the dotted line for you. You're not worth that. You're not worth somebody committing themselves to you. You're not worth them signing their life away because you're giving life. You have to want better for yourself. You have to have a certain type of standard for yourself to not put up with the games that a lot of these Pookies and Ray Rays will play with you, because they fear commitment, so they avoid commitment, and they're gonna do anything and everything to avoid that. But if you continue to participate with someone who is immature, that lacks discipline, that lacks morals and character and integrity, you a Pookisha, you a Raisha, you just like him. Y'all are both mirroring each other. So instead of you trying to talk down on the Pookies and the Ray Rays, you need to talk down on yourself, because you chose to participate in the game. You chose to play yourself. You chose to
Be his elite employee.
I want better for y'all. Check out Pure Pussy Pimpin' for more information. But we had to really do this case study and this critical thinking skills, and why so many women get okie doke, why so many women get finesse, all for the sake of love. You gotta love yourself more, sugar, because once you love yourself more, you're gonna realize love is the bare minimum anyone and everyone can give to you. Okay.